Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you guys all the books which I managed to read last month, or let's say which I read in the month of January. Now before I begin with the wrap up video, I just want to tell you guys that this year I did not pre-plan anything. Like I did not make any plans as such that I'm gonna be reading these number of books this month, or let's say I'm gonna be reading these books annually. No, I did not make any plans as such beforehand. I thought I'll be reading books as and when I get time. So yeah, in this month I managed to read total of 4 books, which I'm gonna be sharing with you guys in today's video. So keep on watching. Alright, so the first book which I read in the month of January happens to be To the Lighthouse by Virginia Woolf. You might remember that I had mentioned that the sole purpose for I chose to pick this book was that it was the part of my bachelor's curriculum. Otherwise, if you ask me honestly, I probably wouldn't have picked Virginia Woolf all by myself. Well, now that I've read this book, let me all tell you guys that reading Virginia Woolf was so damn difficult. Like, seriously, I didn't understand the language of this book. It was a whole lot of task for me. I didn't understand who was trying to say what, when, under what context. It was all like a mixed up game going on in my head. So I was really confused. This is what I have to say about this book. Fine, and I must have read the beginning of this book about 2 to 3 times, and still I found it quite difficult. I was stuck. Finally, I decided to give up, and I had to go through the summary, and then I read the entire text, and still I had my fair share of doubts about the book. Now the question is, did I like this book or not? See, I don't feel like commenting on this aspect, since Virginia Woolf is not one of those writers whom you can just read or glance in one sitting or two. You at least need to have 2 or 3 reads of her entire work to understand the concept and the nuances with which she chooses to write. So for me, it was like, I was reading the book, I was not understanding it, I was unable to decipher the concept, then I had to go through the summary, then again read the text. So yeah, like, you can understand the whole experience and the whole interest of reading this book got faded somewhere. So this is what I have to say about this book, and if you guys happen to read this book, or you have already read this book, then do share your experiences in the comments down below. I would love to read them. The next book that I read last month was Sex and Relationship by Avinash Meshram. That's all I have to say about this book. Now the question is, am I recommending it to you guys? Am I not? So I don't know, I'm stuck somewhere in between. But I personally did not like the book, and which is why I did not present my review for the same. Alright, guys, my third read of January was Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom. Now, how do I sum up my emotions, my feelings after I read this book? I have documented my reading experience in the form of vlog, and you guys will get to see. It's just that I'm not getting the time to edit it and upload it on my channel, but I promise as soon as I get the time, I'll edit it and upload it for you guys to see. But for the time being, I just want to say that I fell in love with the character of Morrie. It was so emotional to even read, and to even realize that that person was so full of energy, was so full of life. He was so positive about his life, despite the fact that he's going to die and he knows it. So it was very emotional read for me, and without any doubt, without any second thought, I think I can say this for sure in the very beginning of this year, that this book is going to be one of my most favorite reads of 2022. As simple as that. So I think this is highly recommended, guys. If you want to get your hands on this book, then please use my affiliate link, which is mentioned in the description bar below, and I'm sure that you are going to love this book for sure, by 10%, no doubt about it. And yeah, also keep an eye for the blog. My last read of January was Nationalism by Rabindranath Tagore. Of course, as I had already mentioned it before, I'm going to mention it one more time, that it was a little bit on a tougher side, and since it was hardly 80 pages long, I didn't mind it reading for one more time. I read the book, and I was able to understand it little better from from my previous read. So yeah, and if you remember, I told that this is definitely not one of those books which you can just glance in one go or read in one go and then let it sit in the corner of your shelf. No, it's not like that. If you want to catch the intricacies, the nuances of Tagore's writing, then I don't think you can do without two to three reads. So yeah, these were my wrap ups, guys. These were the books which I managed to finish in the month of January. I know these are not great numbers, but at least I prefer quality over quantity. And yeah, I am thinking of going little slow this year because I have other engagements as well. I have to take care of other things as well. I have to take care of my studies and many other stuff which of course you people are not aware of. And hope that you liked today's video, and if you want to get any of the books mentioned in today's video, then I'll mention the link in the description bar below. You can check it out. Also, if you have any query or suggestion, then you can mail me, or you can even follow me on my Instagram. I'll provide the IG handle somewhere down here. And yeah, until then, be safe, do well, keep connected, and thank you, and do subscribe to my channel. Bye.